So unfortunately, a lot of times I'm on the other side of that, issuing the subpoena and asking. I have never done that before. I haven't issued a subpoena, at least to an insurance agent, because the only time that that's really going to matter for a client is if you really do want to have someone held in contempt for that particular issue, that they violated the restraining order on the divorce, and in really nasty cases that could occur. But I approach these cases in a much more pragmatic way, and they're not going to get very much out of finding the other party in contempt for doing that. I mean, because the end result eventually is going to be they're going to have to get their own insurance policy. Now, should they have notified the other party? I mean, that's really one of the most important things, because what happens is folks terminate these policies and they don't tell the other party that they've done this. So the other party's driving around in their car, they could get in a car accident, all kinds of things. So that's why if you have the ability to contact the other party and say this is what's happening, and at least notify them, you're less likely to run into a situation where you're being subpoenaed. And I don't know if there are some confidentiality issues there, and maybe on occasion there are, but though you're probably less likely to end up in that situation if someone asks for something like that, and if the other party gets notified of it, they're able to address the situation, and so that's helpful. But I can't speak specifically to the subpoena issue really, because that's not something that's not the way I operate. I tell the client, yes, it's very frustrating. You're going to need to get the liability insurance. You probably, it's time, okay. And maybe seek some damages from the court for terminating that policy when my client didn't know about it, rather than trying to get them in contempt. Because my feeling about contempt is that they're not going to get anywhere with it and nothing's going to happen to the other party. So that's what I tell my clients.